After the CDC said that vaccinated people can take off their masks in many settings, Americans are coming to terms with a whole new way of life. In February, a survey by the American Psychological Association found that nearly half of respondents said they felt uneasy about returning to in-person interaction. So here to tell us why many of us feel this way and how we can adjust our mindsets is Dr. Rita Walker, a licensed clinical psychologist. Dr. Walker, thank you so much for being with us. It's an important issue because if you go outside, it's like people are still trying to figure this out. What's the state doing? What's the government doing? What's the business doing? How do we work our way through this anxiety?
That's such an important question, especially for now, because I think we have to realize what anxiety is. And anxiety comes about in response to uncertainty about what's going on, mixed messaging, and we fill those fears in with our worst thoughts, and we have to be sure to control those thoughts and think about what is it that I can actually control in this situation, but oftentimes it feels like we don't have any idea what we can control.
So talk to us about coping mechanisms here. What can you do if you're feeling this way?
Well, for folks who are feeling especially anxious, there are some people, to be sure, who are excited about everything opening back up. But for those who feel especially anxious, we can take small breaks, especially at work. Maybe plan for 5-minute breaks here and there, or maybe a 5-minute break at specific times of day. And when we take those breaks, maybe we can write down what are our thoughts? How are we feeling about being back at work? If it's a social situation, then it's okay to think about, well, maybe I'll go for 30 minutes. I don't have to stay the entire time and risk getting overwhelmed. We want to set ourselves up for success. So maybe getting a little bit more rest at night, maybe just 30 minutes more rest, because when we're exhausted, it's hard to manage uncertainty. And when we think about going back to work, a lot of us have hour-long commutes that we've not had to take. We may want to practice at least getting up in the morning at the same time that we would for that commute, and make sure that we're planning for those commutes, and that we can maybe even try on some clothes just so that we can get ourselves into practice.
And this might be a good time, too, to just remember, be patient, respect each other. Everyone's got a different level of comfort in this whole transition. Dr. Walker, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.